Hello, everyone. Peace and blessings to each and every one of you beautiful souls who are tuned into this video right now, or whenever that you find it or it finds you in divine timing. If this is our first time crossing paths, if this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome. My name is Jasmine, and it is an honor to have you here tonight. If you are a returning subscriber, if you are a returning viewer, welcome back to the channel, honey. It is truly an honor and a pleasure to have you here for another video, for another candid conversation about healing, growing, and glowing. All right. So with that being said, let's get into it. What are we talking about tonight, boys and girls? Tonight, we are going to be talking about how you, yes, you, can rewrite your reality through reprogramming your subconscious mind, by reprogramming your subconscious beliefs. Basically, we about to go through a mindset upgrade. I'm about to teach you how to upgrade your mindset, how to upgrade your beliefs so that you can upgrade your life. And why are we going to talk about this? Why are we talking about this? Because I don't even know you, but I love you. I don't even know you, but I care about you. And it is the desire of my heart to see you healed from the things that have happened to you, because you don't deserve to continue to be haunted by the things of the past. Because you deserve to grow. You deserve to elevate. You don't deserve to stay in a comfort zone. You deserve to grow. You deserve to elevate. You deserve to progress. Because you deserve to glow up. You deserve to be prosperous. You are divine. It is your birthright to be prosperous. It is your birthright to be abundant. It is your birthright to have the love that you want to have, as far as friendships, romantic partnerships, family, whatever. You deserve to make the type of money that you want to make, whatever that looks like, whatever that you're doing. You deserve to live a life that is authentic to who you are, at the core of who you are. You deserve to be able to walk about this earth from an authentic space. That is why we are going to talk about how to reprogram your subconscious mind, how to shift your thinking from negative, unhealthy to healthy, productive thoughts, okay? I do not own copyrights to the music playing in the background. Boom. So what is the subconscious mind? We have a conscious mind and we have a subconscious mind. The conscious mind is the conscious mind. Like, I know that I'm talking to you right now. You know that you are listening to me talk about this conversation right now. Like, we are aware of what's going on in the present moment. And then we have a subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind represents the aspect of our minds that we are not aware of. There are thoughts that affect the way that you maneuver and show up in life that you are not aware of. I seen a photo depicting the subconscious mind and the conscious mind. And what I learned from this photo is that the brain, 100%. We are only actively using 5% of our brain, maybe, because the conscious mind. But the 95%, it was, okay, so put it back like this. It was a photo of an iceberg. And you know how we can see the tip of the iceberg, but there's so much more of the iceberg under the water, right? So the photo showed that the subconscious mind represents that bottom portion under the water that we cannot see. And our conscious mind, that tip of the iceberg, which we can see, the subconscious mind, that 95% of the mind that we are not aware of, that we cannot see because it's under the water, are the thoughts that are controlling the way you navigate your relationships, the way you navigate your money, the way you navigate how you handle yourself as a man or a woman when it comes to dignity and integrity and self-worth and self-respect and self-love. The subconscious mind. And so not step two, but the next point I wanted to go into, why does the subconscious mind need reprogramming? The subconscious mind has to be reprogrammed because many of us are operating from belief systems that are not ours. They are belief systems that have been passed down to us at a young age. The things that we experienced as children, the things that we saw, the environments that we grew up in, the environments that we were allowed to be around, the things that we overheard people saying, the things that were directly said to us. If we seen these things and heard these things and experienced these things on a constant basis, they shape our subconscious mind. Now, the subconscious mind has to be reprogrammed because when you have those thoughts and when you have experienced things that create limiting beliefs around like money per se, my subconscious blocks around money. I heard my parents say things like money doesn't grow on trees. You know what I'm saying? And that's just one saying. But outside of that, what I experienced in my household was the stress. I felt the stress. I felt the burden of my parents living from paycheck to paycheck. There would be nights when I would wake up and my dad is laying on the couch at 2, 3 in the morning, eyes wide open, laid back, stressing about bills, stressing about money. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up with the belief that money is hard to get. And that once you get it, it's gone right back out the door. So I grew up with the belief that money is something that is hard to come by. It is something that is hard to hold on to. That money is scarce. That is called a scarcity mindset. And when you have a scarcity mindset, you will mishandle your money, whether that looks like overspending or being so afraid of not having money that you hold on to it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. Or when it comes to love, I had subconscious beliefs around love that were not healthy to me manifesting the man that I really truly want and need in my life. When you have feelings around love, that you have to suffer to be in love, that you have to do things that don't make you happy and that don't make you feel safe and that don't make you feel appreciated, to have someone to love you, when you have to silence yourself to have someone's love, when you have to have your boundaries disrespected to have someone's love. I grew up with those beliefs because I watched my mother stay through infidelity. You know, I felt that pain that she was holding in herself. I watched her cry herself to sleep at night. I watched her, chase after my father. You know what I'm saying? We pulling up the bitches' houses. Okay, me and little sis in the back seat. My mama pulling up the bitches' houses, pulling up on my daddy. Okay, all these things. When you see these things growing up and when you hear your parents cussing each other out, calling each other out their names and things like that, excuse me, you grow up with these beliefs. And you reenact these same things that you saw and that you heard in your relationships. Now you letting men run all over you. You letting women run all over you. You don't have any boundaries. You don't have any self-respect. You know what I'm saying? You doing things out of order, but that's what we've been taught to believe. So those are just some examples of why the subconscious mind has to be reprogrammed. Because if you are someone who actually, like myself, I want to learn how to not just make money, but invest the money, save the money, do something meaningful with the money. When it comes to love, I'm not interested in sacrificing myself. I used to be interested in sacrificing myself for the love of a man. Sacrifice my mental health, sacrifice my emotional health, sacrifice my financial health, sacrificed friendships, sacrificed being a present mother in my children's lives, like sacrifice all of these things because I watched my mother do that, and that's what I grew up to do. The subconscious patterns have to be broken for us to free ourselves and to create a different narrative, not just for ourselves, but for the kids that we have given birth to who didn't ask to be here. You feel me? So, how do you know that your subconscious mind needs to be reprogrammed? From personal experience, I knew that my subconscious mind needed to be programmed because it got to a point in my life where I was really like, what the fuck is going on in this bitch? Like, I know I'm not perfect, bitch. But for me to be going through the shit that I'm going through, this just don't make no goddamn sense. What the fuck is going on? I need answers. Pronto. I wasn't understanding. But God started to show me that you have generational cycles that are operating in your life. Generational patterns, karmic patterns that have been passed down to you. And not just passed down to you, but what you watch on TV, the music that we listen to, all of these things. God says to guard your heart, because from the things that come out of your heart, you show those things in the world. That's why we got to reprogram ourselves. God says to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. To be transformed by the renewing of your mind. I would not be able to be here saying what I'm saying to you right now had I not made the conscious choice to renew my mind. It was no longer about what's not comfortable. Bitch, you got to move. You can't keep living like this. You can't keep being like this. And this is how you know that your subconscious mind has to be reprogrammed. Because for myself, it got to a point, like I'm saying, where it's like, okay, in my conscious mind, the part that I'm aware of, I'm like, yo, I'm worthy of love. I'm worthy of respect. I'm that bitch. Yada, 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 yada. I deserve to be a millionaire. I'm gonna be a millionaire. But the problem with that is that it wasn't happening in my life. And I wasn't seeing the fruition of that because subconsciously, I really didn't believe that I was worthy of any of those things. I didn't believe that I could do any of those things. And it's like, okay, how is it that I keep telling myself that I'm worthy of respect? How do I keep telling myself that I'm worthy of having my boundaries respected when I'm constantly letting niggas disrespect me, when I'm constantly letting niggas play on my top, when I'm constantly letting niggas shit in my face? How you saying that you deserve love? You deserve to be loved in a healthy way. You deserve to be seen, to be understood, to be cherished, to have reciprocity, but you keep staying with someone who does not do that, who does not show that. You keep staying though. So the conflict is in the fact that you have subconscious thought patterns. It's like, no, you really don't believe that though. Like, we hear what you're saying, but deep down inside, you don't believe that. And what I learned from a young woman named Imani Cohen, aka the Hood Healer, aka the realest bitch walking the planet of the face of the earth, she said to me through my phone when I entered into my healing journey in about 2017, that you cannot manifest what you do not feel worthy of. And that triggered the fuck out of me, but it proved to be true that you cannot manifest what you do not feel worthy of. If you do not feel worthy of being financially stable, of being someone who budgets their money and is a good steward of what God gives to them, and you continue to make bad choices with your money and stuff like that, and you continue to not put yourself in positions to make more money, to be financially secure, to be financially free, that's on you, because what you're not changing, you're actively choosing. So you have to choose today that I'm going to reprogram my subconscious mind. I am going to Number one, identify what my limiting beliefs are, what my subconscious beliefs are. Throughout this video, I have given you a couple of mine, and maybe you resonate with the examples that I have given, and maybe the examples that I have given have now made sparks fly in your own head to make you want to dig deeper within inside of yourself. And I hope that this is what this video is doing for you. That is opening up new pathways in your mind so that you can step into a new era, baby, of being healed, growing and glowing, baby, because that's what you deserve. And that's the time is now to do that. It ain't no more time to play these games, but it ain't no more time to play these games. It's do or die, now or never, sink or swim, roll or get rolled on. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Get with the winning team, ho. Get with the winning team, ho. Oh, okay. I'm getting a little too excited. I'm getting a little too excited. Let me light a cigarette. Calm down. So yes, identify what your subconscious blocks are, because there's nothing really wrong with us, y'all. We only know fucked up shit. But the beauty about life is that the tools, the resources is here for you to change your life, for you to enhance and upgrade your mindset. It's just all up to you is whether you're going to do the work or not, because the work don't feel good. The work is very, very uncomfortable, but you are being given the divine opportunity to be reborn and to rewrite your reality the way you want it, not the way that somebody chose it for you. That's the beauty about life, that you don't have to keep accepting the same shit. You don't got to keep doing the same shit. If God has given you the awareness to feel and to understand that don't make you happy, that don't make you feel good, that ain't prospering me, that ain't getting me to where I'm going, but you choose to actively take little steps every day to change your mindset, to change your habits and your patterns, it's so worth it. It's so worth it, because you're going to get everything you want when you start doing that. Create affirmations. Create personal affirmations that support the mindset shifts that you want to make. When I was just accepting any old thing from niggas, but I started deciding that, you know what, I really gotta stand on business. I can't keep saying that I'm worthy of respect, but keep letting a nigga disrespect me. So what I would do, I would go into my mirror. I made up affirmations. I looked up affirmations. I would sit in front of my mirror and I would say to myself, Jasmine, you are worthy of self-respect. You are worthy of self-respect. You love yourself. I would tell myself, I love you. Jasmine, I love you. I love you, Jasmine. You are worthy of respect. You don't have to let people treat you any kind of way. You don't have to be afraid to speak your truth. If people leave you, if people decide to leave your life because you spoke your truth and because you stood up for yourself, that doesn't mean that you've done something wrong. That doesn't mean that you're not worthy of what you're asking for. That means that you have now given yourself to really get to where you want to be and to really get what you want out of life, because you let that person weed themselves out. If they left, it's because they weren't meant to be there in the first place, because you said you want somebody to respect you, right? You said you want somebody that understands you, that sees you, that appreciates you, that appreciates the fact that you stand up for yourself, that you stand 10 toes down on what you say. That's what you want, right? So don't be afraid of who leaves your life. Let them leave and kick that damn door closed behind them, and don't never let them back in. Okay? So create affirmations around when it comes to money. I am good with money. I have a good relationship with my money. Money takes care of me. I am a money magnet. I am a money magnet. I am prosperous. I am abundant. My needs are met. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. You have to affirm yourself. You have to encourage yourself. You can't expect nobody to do that for you. You have to encourage yourself. You have to affirm yourself. Nobody is here to save you. You are here to save yourself. Had I waited for somebody to come and save me, I would probably still be stuck in the same spot I was 3, 4, 5 years ago. Okay? Visualization. Visualize your highest self doing, being, and having what you want. Use your mind to get what you want. Use your words to get what you want. Your words is what is your magic. Your thoughts is what is your magic. The magic, the power is not outside of you. It's in your words. It's in your thoughts. You understand what I'm saying? So visualize your highest self. I visualize myself in rooms, mentoring women, mentoring groups about self-love and things like that. I visualize myself traveling around the world, facilitating workshops, facilitating conferences. I envision myself being invited through emails to come and be on panels about mental health and things of that nature. I visualize myself managing my money, growing my money, thinking about all the different ways that I can make money. I visualize myself doing these things. I visualize what it feels like to be laid next to a man who really loves me, who really adores me, who is committed to me, who is loyal to me. I visualize myself snuggled up next to a man. And you know, it's crazy. I actually manifested that shit. I actually did manifest that shit. I was homeless and been single, and I had been single for a while. Like really been putting in that healing work, you know what I'm saying? Really comfortable with being single, not really interested in dealing with niggas from my past, not interested with dealing with no new niggas, you know, just really just trying to just love myself, respect myself, and just give myself time to just be with me, you know what I'm saying? And to pour into me. And, you know, I manifested him, you know, and I didn't manifest him overnight. I didn't manifest him in a couple of weeks, you know what I'm saying? But as you know, divine timing is a real thing. And the more you trust the process and the more that you affirm what you want to see happen in your life, you will be given peace that surpasses all understanding to hold you over until that moment comes into your life. And when that moment comes into your life, it's such a proud moment because you know that you stood on business. You know that you put in that work to receive that blessing, to receive that manifestation in the physical. And there's no other feeling like that. There's no other feeling like that. And that's why I'm so passionate about talking about this, because I want everybody to feel this feeling. I want everybody to know that you can have it all. But it starts with how you feel about yourself and how you show up for yourself first before you start expecting it from other people. Okay? So these are the daily practices that you can do. Create affirmations, visualization, and repeat these steps every single day until it is permeated in your mind. When you was in school, what did the teacher have you do? I remember doing assignments in elementary school when we had to learn new words and things like that. They would have you write it 10 times each. And why do we do that? Because repetition is the way that we learn. We learn by repetition. So the more that you say these affirmations, the more that you practice visualizing the life that you want to have, the person that you want to be, you're going to come closer to it. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. It's absolutely inevitable that the longer you keep practicing positivity, and no, you can't always be positive, but you still got to choose positivity even when it don't look positive, because it's always working out for your good. And that's just what it is. And it ain't no other way around it. And you're going to accept that. Yes, I'm making you accept that. Yes, I am. Because I love your ass. This video is over. I said all I need to say. And I pray that you was able to take something away from this video. As usual, the comment section is open. If you have any feedback, if there's just anything that you would like to say, the comment section is open. This is a safe space. This is an interactive space. We are here for one another. All right. So with that being said, y'all take it easy, be easy, and protect your peace, protect your energy. Do what's best for you, regardless of what a motherfucker is saying. And I'll see you on the next video.